Okay. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, just sometimes you end up catching a little bit of an L, and that is okay when it comes to this electronic and technicality of things. But however, I know how to pivot when it's properly placed on my self to do so. Welcome to CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station here on TikTok and in the Midwest. We the Indie Connect, connecting artists to community. Come catch this vibe, yeah. We got to run that back, man. We're going to have to definitely run that back. We got my mans, man. We got a brand new interview tonight. This is part 1 of 2. Tonight, we have Caesar Weah, and that song right there is called Heart Smile. I know y'all want to hear that one. So let's run that back. You heard?
You ready?
Oh, yeah.
It's CTV Radio. Live. In the mix with Biggie.
So much, I take to you. It can make my heart smile. Every time we talk, it can make my heart smile. So much, I take to you. I let you in. Everything you want to do, I mean, darling, you might do. Gotta better all my dues. Tell me something new. Something about you. When I tell you something true. Like the only one for you. It can make my heart smile. Every time we talk, it can make my heart smile. So much, I take to you. It can make my heart smile. Every time we talk, it can make my heart smile. So much, I take to you.
My town where you been.
Now you will know we say forget about sleeping.
I go in your town where you been.
I own a lot of the best not to see.
Yeah,
What I'ma do, baby.
yeah,
I try hard for you, baby.
yeah, man.
And I force for true, baby.
Yeah.
And I force is smooth. It can make my heart smile. Every time we talk, it can make my heart smile. So much, I take to you. It can make my heart smile. Every time we talk, it can make my heart smile. So much, I take to you.
Let people that pass with a stupid set. They say we get down for the policemen. Let people that pass with a stupid set. They say we get down for the policemen. Running peace out for it and trap. So traffic and they can't rap. See my bullet and playa let you look what dust to dust after back on my true parade.
It can make my heart smile. Every time we talk, it can make my heart smile. So much, I take to you. It can make my heart smile. Every time we talk, it can make my heart smile. So much, I take to you.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ari Moon, and you're chilling with Biggie on CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Come catch this vibe. You heard?
Don't get it twisted.
Everybody listen all over the world.
All your favorite music is right here.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Get your thumbs ready. Tap the screen. This is a CTV Radio exclusive. This is TikTok Live, and you are live with CTV Radio. Come catch this vibe.
put on this song, no, everyone this song, no, everyone this song, no.
Yes, sir. Welcome in. I see you all in the building, man. Big shout out to my guy, Michael, man. Shout out to Chaotic One. Shout out to my sister, Tanil, a.k.a. The Missus. They pulled up on your boy, man. I appreciate you guys hitting that like button, sharing the live facts. Make sure you guys go do that. Now, if you're over on my YouTube, if you're not on my YouTube, make sure you go follow the YouTube. It is Catch This Vibe. One word, Catch This Vibe. Radio on YouTube. Hit that subscription button, hit the like button, and not only that, hit the bell notification so you know when we go live, you can catch one of these dope interviews. Not only that, man, we are also live over on TikTok. So if you want to go run up over on TikTok, Tanya, I see you, man. I see everybody over there. Trace, I see you over. Teresa, I see you over there as well. So continue to hit that button, man. Double tap that screen and hit that like button for sure. Double tap that screen and share the live. Tonight we got a dope interview coming up. My man's Caesar Weah is coming up tonight, man. We're going to be talking to this young man about his music. I got my auntie in the building. Shout out, auntie. What's good, auntie? I see you. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you and hitting them like buttons, man. Yes. It's your nephew doing his thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Caesar Weah up here tonight. Liberian-born man is going to be coming up here, showcasing himself, letting him know exactly what's going on. You heard the song earlier. It's called Heart Smile. I know you. That's, hey, look. Hey, what y'all trying to do for the summer? These are summertime vibes, exactly. So you actually can go catch that song out on all platforms right now. That song is called Heart Smile from Caesar Weah. That is on a EP called Summer 2020 or Summer 22. Meaning summer 2022. You feel me? We had a beautiful summer 2022. So this song was out during that time. You can go run it up now. I know it's starting to get a little chilly, but that's okay. Warm up your airwaves by listening to this song, Heart Smiles. We're going to be playing a couple more throughout the show, so stick around for a little bit. Continue to jump in, say what up, though, say hi to me. Just even react to some of the things that you hear from Caesar Weah tonight. We got DJ Reese Cup in the building with us tonight. I see you over there. Can't wait for October 8th. Before we hop into this interview, I do want to do a little bit of promotion. You dig? On October 8th, there's one amazing music review that is going to be happening over on Zoom. I need you guys to go follow DJ Reese Cup. You can follow her on all platforms. Type in DJ RESSIE Reese Cup. Sweet us on the ones and twos, and you'll be able to find so much amazing information on it. Go to the link in her bio, or you can even go to a few of my posts where you see I duetted her posts. Now on there, Saturday, October 8th and October 9th, Sunday, they will be holding a music review with DFD Music as well as Empire Records, where they'll be giving away a ton of great things. Just you even submitting your music, it's a $50 submission. Just so you submitting your music, only $50 right now. It might have went up. She'll let me know in the chat. But you will get distribution through DFD and Empire. Not only that, for the one song, you're also going to get FM placement. That's right. That's FM placement. That's radio placement out the gate. Now, there's also a ton of great things that you can also win. There's a first, second, and third prize. And I'm talking about they're giving a lifelong but a lifelong distro between DFD and Empire. That's huge. All I'm saying is tap in with it. I don't know a lot of people that's giving that kind of stuff away. $50 or $100 buy-in. Get your music reviewed by Industry's Best. I will be there. Some other program directors will be in the building, as well as professional industry professionals that will be in there listening to your music. So stop in, man. You definitely want to do it. Make sure you go to DJ Reese Cup. You can follow her on all platforms at DJ RESSIE. And in the link in her bio on TikTok, you can sign up for it. So we're about to hop back into it, man. We got a dope interview again. If you don't want to miss it, man, hit the like button, hit the share button, tap in for at least 20, 30 minutes, kind of see what this young man about. And then also say what up, though, to us in the chat, man. I see Chief Rock in the building. Chief Rock, what up, though? Make sure you share that live, Brody. Make sure you share the live and double tap that screen. You dig? All right, guys, let's go ahead and hop into it. So we have this young man, Liberian born. He's in the States now, I think. We'll find out more, but definitely Liberian born. He's here with his music, man. Afrobeat centric, R&B centric, the vibes are giving, you know what I mean? Like bringing a whole new wave of culture to the scene of independent music. I know we've been used to Burna Boys and all these ones that's out there right now, but always remember that there's an independent artist that's busting their ass just as hard as the other ones that's out there, and their music sound just as good. So if you missed the opener, that's okay. We'll be playing another song later on in the live or in the interview. So then that way you'll be able to get more of an experience of who this young man is. Let's go ahead and bring him up, man. Without further ado, we got my man Caesar Weah in the building. What up, though, Caesar? What's good with you, man?
Man, chilling, man. You know, Caesar Weah, LIBCs, you know, the MPLS star. I was gonna say one thing though, Biggie. I was born in Minnesota, but I spent some time in my hometown, my home country, Liberia, you know, so I claim my heritage and, you know, my American side as well. But like, it's all about just bringing, you know, focus, like my homeboy Obi say, to the diaspora, you know, and just like the ways the music manifests in terms of like having culture splicing, you know. So
absolutely, thank you for the correction. I appreciate that, boy. You heard? We got Big Sav in the building. Now we say the Liberian accent, like the love is inside of you. You were born in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I spent time there when I was young. I spent time in Liberia. I was there from 10 years old till I was 14, and I came back, you know. So
that part, hey, see, that's a lot of life over there, bro.
Yeah, man. So you know, I know how it is on our side, but you know, things that change. I've been there for a little bit, but you know, I always rep my LIB side to the death. You know, that's how it go.
Absolutely, absolutely. So one thing that I love is that I did an interview. If you guys want to go catch that again, that's at CTVRadio. No, excuse me. It's at CatchThisVibe Radio over on YouTube. CatchThisVibe Radio. You got to spell it all out. CatchThisVibe Radio over on YouTube. You're able to see a dope interview with Graffiti. I did that with him and his homeboy. We promoted his new album that was out that just came out. And then he sent me a message. He said, "Sir, you got to holler at my homeboy. My homeboy getting ready too. We all out here moving. You know what I'm saying? We from the roots."
That's my right hand man. I can't do what I do without him. You know. So that's love right there. For real, I'm gonna definitely go check it out. Catch the Vibe or Catch This Vibe.
Catch This Vibe, absolutely.
I got you.
Graffiti said you gotta holler at my homeboy. I said, absolutely. Who is he? Send me the message. And from there, you and I have been pinging back and forth, man, trying to really get this interview set up.
The schedule, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's love now that we got it together for real, because it's like when it comes to just being able to talk about what you do and then put the word out there, you know, it's like really important. So it's like I don't want him to feel like I'm trying to waste his time. I'm like, yo, let's set this up, and here we are, man. So
here we are. See, that's the one thing that I love, though, right? That's the one thing I love. It took a minute for us to get here, and that's not even a bad thing. I love every aspect about it because it shows that you out here working, whether it's from your own professional life where you may have a 9 to 5, you may not, but maybe you might be in the studio. I do know a lot of our conversation was like, man, what about this day? And what about this day? It's like, I'm locked in from that day to this time, from this time to that time. And it was all studio talking. I love that kind of hustle.
Yeah, definitely. We can get into a few things right now in terms of like what my workload is with the music and stuff like that. And so based on the stuff that I put out just recently, Heart Smile, and, you know, a couple other songs with that, I decided now to kind of like switch gears in terms of how I develop my content and put like way more money into the marketing, you know, and exposure and stuff like that. This is going a long way for that. And so I've been in the studio a lot lately, and it's just going to continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do collabs. I have a few collabs. Hey, what up, Moo? That's my bro. I have a few collabs coming up, as well as just like trying to just churn the most music out. You know, talk to Graffiti UT, man. Like, he'll know. Like, he'll tell you. Like, my shit. Like, I just been working on trying to perfect the fusion of my sound, which is pretty much like a triangle in a sense. Like, it's hip hop based, and then I have soul roots, you know, like I'm a big fan of Otis Redding, and then Afro fusion is like what completes that, you know, like matrix triangle for like how my perspective on music is, you know.
Say less. So we're talking Afro fusion is what he said. That's being particular. I want to stay in a space of being particular.
Right.
Afro fusion,
Yeah.
soul, and hip hop is
Yeah.
kind of how you're placing your music.
Right. Exactly. Like the splicing of
Okay.
genres. Say that I'm a fusion artist, you know, and then in that space of being a fusion artist, I can draw on my influences. Like they span beyond like just my three basic genres for my style, but at the same time, it's like those are the ones that I like focus on in terms of what influenced me the most to create the music that I do. You know.
Now talk to that. Let's talk about that. What are as we jump in, guys, continue to double tap that screen, continue to share the live. We're talking to Caesar Weah, and we're really diving into what his inspo is for his music. So we're talking fusion. When we speak fusion, it's beyond Afro beats. It's all of the music coming together as one. And as in Heart Smile, we kind of heard that, right? I did hear that bit of hip hop because of the heavy beats, the heavy kicks, but you held melodic tone in your vocals, so that kind of speaks to the R&B. But you know, it gave us that dance hall, that gave us that Afro dance music.
Yes, man. I felt the connection with Afrobeat, but at the same time, there's different like subgenres in there. Like, I mean,
yes, it is.
Not just like carrying the flag all the way. You know, you got South African demographic as well, right? But then I was like, because just a little insight on stuff too. Like Liberia has their own type of hip hop music that they do. They call it hipco, right? So then, Afrobeat track, you know, that's like a hip hop based derivative, so to speak, right? Like I'm doing my Liberian hipco stuff on there, and then also bringing some singing to it too, you know. So it's like this marriage of different types of like influences to get this new sound within the sound that's like really like ruling the world right now. Because Afrobeat to the world, you know, the universe, like everybody knows that it's their time. You know, you had like EDM in the mid like 2010s, and then like earlier was trap music, just like dominated shit, and like now it's time for Afrobeat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Afrobeat is taking over.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love it because it shows our culture and the people that look like us, but not necessarily sound like us, and they bring in a whole vibe. Because who don't want to, like, in the last probably about 10-15 years, it's been extremely important. Not extremely, but it's been important that we travel. People want to travel, whether it's to the motherland, whether it's to the islands of Jamaica, or just anywhere that they can get this Caribbean, more natural, you know, to the salt of the earth kind of feeling. We also starting to hear it in our music, right? And we get a lot of our music from the motherland coming back over to our ears and being more of a what is the word I'm looking for? Secular music. You feel me? Sound, it's in a global sound, right?
Yeah. Right. And that's it's funny you mention it like that, because that's how it got to us, right? Because it was like big over in Europe and stuff after obviously Africa, and now it's like people, yes sir, LIB to the world. People now in America, they're like, bro, we got to do this. And you know, I wanted to just like kind of like elaborate on that a little bit, because it's so big now, Afrobeat, that you got different demographic doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Just like insight to, because I got like a production team, right? So I probably have about 4 to 5 producers. They do their own thing, and then you know I work with a DJ in California. His name DJ Flip. He's got a couple platinum plaques with Trippy, you know, and each person has their, you know what I'm saying, like a focus. Like if you were to like have a funnel, right? And then that person's like perspective on what they're taking in terms of like the musical influence, and what they put out the end of that funnel is going to be different than what came in there. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
So that's what is awesome to me. That's how I know Afrobeat so like popular, is because I work with about 3 to 4 producers that live in Europe, you know, Ukraine, Lithuania, India, you know, and they put their perspective on Afrobeat, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, it's so crazy how influential it is right now.
I love it. So I love that you brought up your production team and them
Right.
being in different
Yeah.
areas across the world. I
Yeah.
kind of want to dive in just a tad bit deeper on it. How did
Okay.
you end up finding the ones that are in like Lithuania, India? Like, what was
Um.
your to help other independent artists like out
Right.
and find that there's good production elsewhere in the world and they're
Right.
giving high quality stuff. So I'll talk to them about
Yeah.
that.
What? So I got so a little bit more backstory in terms of like my development. My best friend, one of my best friends, Demetrius, he lives down in Texas. We had a group a few years back that we were in a hip hop group, right? And he started developing making beats himself, right?
Mhm,
And
mhm.
we split up. We had to go different paces in terms of our lifestyle. He had to move back down to Texas, but his family is an army family, and he was in the Air Force, right? So he's over in Germany, like in station there, and he's stationed there, and like he's bringing all this because that was around the time that the EDM thing happened, right? So what was happening was like he's making his own beats, but then he's got like a little bit of a feel from like European stuff, that they're doing hip hop stuff. And
Right, right.
so after he came back to America, that was like I want to say 2018 or something like that. Like he just made a ton of beats, right? And then he was like, bro, check out this stuff from these guys on this side of the world, because so Demetrius is like a producer, he raps as well. You could like look at him as someone that could be like Dr. Dre or something, right? Like like I don't have to
Oh,
compare
okay,
that,
okay.
like mode of like operation in music. He produces, he raps, but he develops artists as well. You know what I'm saying? So like he's like my mentor in that sense to like get me going with stuff. But I said that to say like when he was in Germany, he worked with this other rapper named P2, right? And
Sure,
he's got
sure.
hundreds of thousands of followers or hundreds of thousands of streams on SoundCloud, on freaking Spotify, and those guys showed me how to like open up, because like you go on YouTube and be like, I want to see like, give me a beat that sounds like this guy, right? You do
Yep,
that,
yep, yep,
right?
yep. Mm-hmm,
Or
mm-hmm.
you can be like, yo, this guy in this country is doing this type of music. He's making these beats, so like just to check him out, right? And that's how I just kind of like grew from that. So what we would do, just to give a little bit more perspective in terms of how I like operate in the studio, we would just keep playing beats. And it's like it's a countdown. If you don't come
Yeah,
up with something like a minute, you got to switch the beat. You know what I'm saying? So
that part. Ooh, I like that.
right. So it's like we call it beat hunting, right? And so we playing beats from like people in Germany, freaking Lithuania, like, and so throughout that, like I started to look out on like the gram and stuff for different type of artists and different type of producers, and then also like to like explain how I get those other beats from different countries is like I'll be like, damn, who made that beat? You know what I'm saying? So my brother Trap, like I'm gonna talk to him about like trying to get an interview with you too. Like, he has another stable of people that do beats as well. So it's like we just kind of just we it's not like they work for us per se. They just got their beats available. You know what I'm saying? And we're like some of their top customers, so to speak. You know what I mean? So it's like these different places just came together. So it's like every time I got something that I want to put together for a project, I'm like, okay, let's see what they're working with this day.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how Future would work with like Metro and then Esco and then now ATL Jacob. We see like all those different producers bring like a new feel he can like make a whole new production with, and that's kind of how I do that, man. I just like it's what's that one last thing I say about it is like they're influenced so much that they got to do that. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they're not
yeah.
just like, oh, I came up with this. No, they're like, this is what that is. This is my rendition. And it's so like real because you don't want to be like, oh, I'm just playing with it. If you're like, yo, get out of here, man. Like you ain't a
No,
part of
you
that.
like I'm putting that work.
You know what I'm saying? They put in that work there, and that's what I respect a lot, man. There's like a lot of hungry producers over there doing like predominantly black music, so I should say. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So
Yeah, that makes
it's,
sense.
yeah, for sure, man.
So I love What Up Independent. I see you, my guy. One thing that I'm extremely excited to hear more of is what got you into this? What got you started? Let's take it like we've spoke a lot already, man. And I hope you guys are grabbing these gems. I hope that you're starting to understand a lot more of who Caesar Weah is and kind of where we're going with his music. And we're going to begin jumping into a new song here real soon. But what started you on this journey of artistry? Like when you woke up one day, you're like, yo, I think I'm gonna become this, and I want to be named Caesar Weah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk to us on how this was born.
It's let me think, because I like when you're talking, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay, my musical influences, but then how I started, those are two different things, you know. So like my mom played, gospel, and then like excuse me, KTIS, like radio stations like that, Christian music. But then my brother, he would play like rock music, stuff like that. And then, in the hip hop, Outkast and stuff. And, and that's like how I started, because, classic rock music, Pearl Jam, Fleetwood Mac, those kind of people, and then, anything from like Outkast, Biggie, Jay-Z, all those people.
Sure.
Like I got my top 10, I'll tell you it in a second. But like for me, starting to see that I have something in this was when it's kind of like just not even that dramatic. It was just like people are coming to the crib, we chilling, smoking and stuff, and they're like, let's freestyle. And I'm just like, I don't, like this is before I even think about doing stuff, so they're like talking, and they're like freestyling at me like I'm supposed to say something next, and then that's pretty much why I'm just like, well, I'm gonna have something to say next time, and so I just started doing that, and then it felt as if I needed more experience in life to talk about things, so I
talk about it, because you do.
Right. I always would just be like, okay, I evaluate what I'm doing, what people like or what they don't like. And then I'm just saying to myself, okay, I just need to be more precise in terms of my subject matter and not get too like focused on things that it's just for the love of rhyming, as opposed to like keeping people engaged with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, wait a second. Keep your train of thought. Don't lose your train of thought. I don't mean to stop you, but I gotta fucking talk to this camera. For like a hot moment to any independent artist that watch this later, to any independent artist that's listening to it right now.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to talk the talk. I had to think about what I was doing and how the subject matter lined up so I can keep people engaged.
Yeah.
Finish, man. Keep going.
Right?
Y'all ain't catch that part. I'm just trying to make sure they catch that part.
Yeah, bro.
He said, I didn't get into this music just to be doing it because people was just talking to me. I had to make sure my subject matter lined up with the things that I actually was doing in life. Continue.
Oh, everything, man. That was a big thing for me. So in the moments, like, okay, so we get into the point of how I started, and we get into the points of like how it developed for me to be ready now to put music out and put business behind it. You know what I mean? Like I'm a complete artist ready now for the steps towards distribution and stuff, right? And to get there, I'm like, I got to experience the world. I went out to the West Coast for a long time. And it was just like I kept myself sharp by coming up with metaphors and similes for certain things, like I'm cold as this, I'm hot as that, you know what I'm saying? And then also, what's a big thing, I took a page out of Lil Wayne's book. Like 50 did it a little bit, but Lil Wayne went crazy with it. Obviously, it was the fact that he just like did so many mixtapes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what's cool about it, right? Like I am a big concept guy. Like I admit it sometimes. Like I'm like some of the songs that I'm making even for me. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like how dope I'll hit the chord, like because you want to start the song off by nailing down that hook. Feel me? So start with the hook, make sure that shit tight, then you can fill the whole space with the rest of that shit. You could fill the song based off the concept, which is the hook, right? And I say that to say like Lil Wayne's like, oh, they don't already they don't already set the concept. Let me just go kill this beat because of how much like I can flow like with the the best of them. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of was something that helped sharpen my tools and stuff while I figured out what my focus was as an artist, you know.
Absolutely. Guys, I want to give y'all a little understanding. I got a lot of new people in the room, and I appreciate everybody over on TikTok for pulling up. Let me give a quick shout out, Caesar, and then we're going to keep it rocking. Big shout out to Independent Spotlight that's in the building. I see you, brother. Appreciate you being in here. We had Miguel over from Thompson Media Group. Pete, my guy Pete is in the building with us as well. Big shout out to the gang. DJ Reese Cup, I hope she's still chilling with us. Chief Rock, what up, though? And then we got some people here. Emmett, man, my guy E. I know that's your homeboy too, but E and I definitely been rocking together, man. We got to get back at it, baby. We got to get back at it. And then shout out to all the others. If you are in the building, drop a what up, though, in the chat, man. Let's go ahead and put you up on the screen. We're about to hop into one of the songs, man. I know you guys missed it earlier, but let's go ahead and put one back in front of you to show you where and how that inspiration took place, right? He told us right now exactly kind of how it started and where it brewed from, but now it's time to hear it for yourselves and see if you guys can pinpoint what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Caesar Weah. This song here is called Pronto here on CTV Radio. You already know the vibes, baby. Come catch them, you heard?
Yo, what up, though? This Biggie, host of CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station here on TikTok.
Chapter systems are offline. Number one for today's hits and all-time
Come
favorites.
catch this vibe with your boy. We about to get it in, you heard?
I need a pronto.
Mark, what's up, nigga?
I'm talking pronto. Did what I did, fam. Yeah, cause I got to. Family take advantage, put my foot down, they can't stand it. No. On me doing damage, they get left back, they abandoned. No. On me though, I kept it all seat no. I split the dial beat. Baby boy, I helped you out, Nino. Even your day ones, people. You're switching your demeanor for that same nigga that ran off with your weed, though. I love when motherfuckers show me who they really are. So when I cut them off, they could never say I'm wrong. Can't even play it off, I'm seeing what you say you're false. I made you rash, nigga. No receipts, I need the pronto. I'm talking pronto. Did what I did, fam. Yeah, cause I got to. I need a pronto. I'm talking pronto. Did what I did, fam. Yeah, cause I got to. Yeah, cause I. Family take advantage, put my foot down, they can't stand it. No. On me doing damage, they get left back, they up.
Yeah, man, that was Pronto. Let him talk real quick.
What up, though? It's your boy Martos, and you chilling with Biggie on CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Yes, sir. So you just heard right then and there, that was my guy Caesar Weah, and that song was called Pronto. I did pull up the video so you guys can see just a little bit of it. Apologize for the glitching or not, but I hope it was able to give a decent show of it. That song is out on all platforms. The video is out on YouTube. Go run that up right now. Look. He would love for you guys to go tap in with him. He has 418 subscribers. That last song definitely got some views on it. I need y'all to go run that up so he can get some more views on it, because actually that's a really, really, really dope song. I love the vibe of it. I love the energy of it. And I like the direction of it. Now, the big thing is that I'm huge on visuals. I'm huge on visuals. And I love that you gave us a dope visual of that. Where were you, man? Where did that video take place?
It's funny you mentioned that. Like, we were out in the Redwood National Forest in California, Northern California.
Northern Cal.
Of Eureka. I don't know if that was the city or the county, but yeah, the Eureka out in Northern California. I got a friend out there. He's a green thumb. So we just like hung out at a cabin, and then he showed us this crazy forest, like redwood forest, you know, freaking trees like hundreds of feet tall. And so it was, we planned. I have a production team, media team, creative director. His name is Mercy's May. He's done videos for Doomtree and a lot of people in the city, and him and I was just, we talked about getting some content out, and
Sure.
we, timed it up. It's I've just been working on getting a lot of different productions out in terms of EPs or LPs, and just trying to show, like, because I have like a big perspective influence, like I said, triangle, hip hop. So
Yes,
it's like I am not going to do that all in one song, you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of different songs so I could show the variety of the range of my artistry, right? And so we went out there to shoot a video for a tape that I did with DJ Flip. And then it was like, yo, we're going up there to see my boy, man. We might as well shoot that for the other shit that I did too, So we went out there, dog. It was just this dope atmosphere and like such a like re-energizing kind of vibe, and that's what the song Pronto was about. You get into some conflict with family, you gotta like tell them we ain't cool right now, get over that shit and just clear your mind, you know what I mean? So it's just like, yo, I need a Pronto, let me just smoke my shit real quick, clear my mind, get over that shit, because we still gonna be family in the end, but it's gonna take some time to just get back, to being cool,
That's it. I love that. So I love the fact that you was out there for one reason,
right?
End up really getting out there and doing more than just one purpose. You feel me? You end up actually multitasking that purpose, and that shows a true hustle and grind of an independent artist. And let me take advantage of all of my opportunities, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you got a really good marketing team, they're gonna help you get to that point, right? Because we're taking what it's called BTA, right? Behind the scenes, or BTS, behind the scenes footage, and that's creating content for a multitude of reasons, right? That's your travel content. That's your get ready with me content as an artist. That's your behind the scenes of the music video content. You know what I'm saying? So you are able to use so much of that where it allows you to connect so much to your audience, right? Allowing your audience to see you make the music and give it back to them in like a edited or completed version that's going to really catch their eye, right?
Exactly.
A lot of artists tend to forget that, and I think we don't want you to get lost in oversharing your information, but we want to also be a part of the process, right? No one wants to not be a part of the process. That's why Beyonce and Taylor Swift and those guys are dropping movies on the last day of their huge international tours. Want to know why? It's because some people want to either A, hopefully see themselves in that movie, B, see all the things that they couldn't see, or C, be there because they wasn't able to go to the actual events, right? And D, all of the above, right? What's so awesome is that when I see independent artists like yourself doing that as well, but also just kind of like giving yourself that energy and space to either do it in the future is amazing, bro. I love to be able to see you travel and make this music and not just keep it in your hometown, but also say, yo, we outside right now. Let's go to the woods and get this done. Or your people are, or your team is putting that on you. Like, bro, we out here. Let's go make something happen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's absolutely phenomenal, man. Let's talk to this. So we're making a few EPs. You got a few of them out right now. You did bring up DJ Flip. I'm glad that you did say that, because that's one of the next songs that we're going to be playing here pretty soon. We're going to jump off on Gift or Get Fit is what we're going to jump off on.
Yeah, definitely.
So we have a few EPs in here. What's been driving you to just drop EPs, partial singles, instead of full projects? Because I noticed that we don't have a full project out.
Yeah. Right now, the focus with that is to connect with certain songs, right? So when it comes to the work that I put in with the videos, it's like, this is to show my portfolio, right, to prospective, distributor reps and stuff like that, A&Rs as they call them, right?
As they call them, yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's like, all right, I got that all tight, right? And now with the place that I'm at, because I feel like based on my my level of productivity in like the past 2 years, it's where I can now do a live show, right? Because I got hundreds of songs, right? But like in succession, in terms of all DSPs, that's like a brand new thing for my shit, because it was like I could put it on SoundCloud any day. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah.
Before I moved into, DistroKid and I forgot what the other one's called.
There's a bunch of them out there. Baby.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
There's a bunch of them.
Right. I had to build, like I said, like you look at my YouTube, I've been working nonstop since 2021, since I came back to the city, just like putting my stuff up, right? And the focus now is to like you can look at how I'm looking at it in terms of why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, because it's like I have this focus to do a live show, right? Obviously you want to have your performances together, and I was like, what I have with what I put out already is enough, but to have new music incorporated in stuff that I like, because I haven't dropped the stuff that I've been doing lately, right? But those are going to be on my live show, because I'm looking for January. I got a few connection networks out here for that type of activity, right? So when it comes to a full project, it's like I will have to use just the budgeting and the focus to make that entire thing be this full perspective, right? As opposed to trying to make sure that I got my live performance tight and then get my singles that's going to connect with the exposure that I hope to achieve.
It's game. I get it. Now, man, keep in mind, man, and I think your team might help you along with this, right? Just take the ones that, like, starting to take the ones that you are seeing resonate with the audience, with your followers, with your kinfolk, is what I call them, your kinfolk.
Yeah.
And then you make that album out of that. You know what I'm saying? 10 songs tops, 12, 11 for the add-ons.
Exactly. You know what? That's a great, not to cut you off, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Right? I seen it happen with Imagine Dragons. I seen it happen with Ye. They have like this, let's say 4 years, 2 years worth of stuff that they got on with. And then the label's like, put some more on top of that core that you got. That's like your skeleton. And that's kind of like, I wasn't thinking about it, but I know exactly what you mean by that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right along with it.
Now,
Right, exactly. We in the same line. Shout out to Neek in the building. Shout out, what up, though, Neek? So my question to you is, because I love that you bring it up and that you're outside and you're entertaining the audience live, and that's what I kind of see your focus is right now, as far as in being connected to the people. Where are some of the places that you're performing at, and how are your community or your people getting the songs for them to like embrace it, but when they see you live?
I've had a couple performances in the past year. I did an in-studio performance at Waterwave. Nice. DJ Low has
big shout out to Waterwave, though. Let me first and foremost, big shout out to Waterwave. Minneapolis, y'all are killing it, man. Shout out to Waterwave.
Exactly. DJ Low, he just, granted me an opportunity to have a performance on his show, and him and King Swank. That's how I met Swank, and like we just like really tight with the music. Like right now too, that's Waterwave, and then also at the VFW, I did a show with my bro Sling Proper, you know what I mean, and then also Twain Low. And so those
big
are those.
Shout out to the mayor of the Midwest, man. Shout out to Twain Low. I've done a lot of work with Twain Low and Cry Brene and all those guys.
I'm just grateful for that opportunity as well, and so I built a few connections with like I said, Swank, and there's what's the word? Prospective shows coming up that I'll be announcing, and I want I don't want to give too much sauce away right now, right?
Don't do it. I'm a beg. I'm a beg. I'm Get out of here, but don't do it.
Hey,
Don't do it.
hey, you know, remember Pops from
Tight lips. Yes, sir. Shh, don't tell nobody.
I ain't about to spill all the sauce, but basically, right? I see what my brother's doing in the city, and I had always wanted my own like arrangement band and stuff like that. So I have my components, right? Like each person that I've worked with in the recent, past, like it's going to be where I'm a quartet, right? That's what I'm pretty much trying to say.
Yeah.
And just like, enhancement of all the things that I do. If you feel me? And that's what's coming in the new year, like I'm just developing some music to get to a point of like getting the crowd really involved in the sounds that's influencing the world right now. You know what I mean? Like my hip hop shit is there, but like my Liberian heritage with the Afro beat, Afro fusion wave, it's just, that's something that I'm taking full advantage of, being that I have my, I'm 100% West African,
yes, sir.
American born, and I'm just, first 7th Street entry, Cedar Cultural Center. Be on the lookout. I'm gonna be over there.
That's a dope space. Space. Hey man, if you guys in the Minneapolis area and you really want to, adventure out and find really good music, this is a dope way to do it. Caesar Weah is on the bubble. He's on his way. You heard what he said. Afrocentric, Afrofusion music, more soul and hip hop. Those three together makes his triangle of success when it comes to his music. One thing that I want to make sure that you keep your mind and eye open to, Caesar, is talking to Emmett, man. I work with Emmett on getting people into the metaverse and doing all of that through Earthia, which is an amazing metaverse platform, and that allowing you to to perform and work through that aspect. That's also where we're going to hold interviews and everything of that nature. So make sure that you go ahead and talk to him about that. Earthia is the place to be, and getting you in there and being a performing star in Web3 is also very, very important for an artist of your caliber, right? Because you have the in on the next level, right? Trying to hook up with DJs like DJ Phoenix, which is also doing DJing and interviewing in Web3 as well, virtual DJing. Those are the type of people that you want to get yourself embraced with. So then that way, when that next level of performance is not only in person, but is also on Web3, you're already tapped in. You dig?
Definitely.
Say less. Hey man, I love everything that's going on with you, man. I love what you got going, and all of the great things that you got coming up as far as in the performance aspect. Now, right after this song, we're gonna end up talking about what you guys got going on for music wise, so then letting the people know exactly where and what they can find, but where they can find your music, right? So we're gonna hop into this this next one. This is with DJ Flip and Caesar Weah. This song is called Get Fit here on CTV Radio. You already know what it is, man. Come catch this vibe. You already know.
Oh, yeah. It's CTV Radio. Live. In the mix with Biggie.
DJ Flip, make the money flip. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Built on that, then go all year round. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Built on that, then go all year round. I love how you go get it tight in the early twilight. It's just you ain't nobody. You working, telling yourself that they can't fuck with you, girl. You right, ain't nobody. Go get your pump and your confidence up in yourself, number one. Secondly, and maybe even more important, you got your back and you go. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Built on that, then go all year round. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Built on that, then go all year round. Girl, you got it. Tell them to be. The way you rock it, the way you do it. Hey, just go, huh? Go. You can slow up. Stretch your yoga. I go far. We can work out me being your spider. All that weight on your shoulders just squatting. TRX band round them yoga pants. Bed on my stretcher like ambulance bed. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Built on that thing, go all year round. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Get fit, girl, do it for the summer now. Built on that thing, go all year round.
Hey.
It is. That's Caesar Weah with DJ Flip. That song right there is called Get Fit for the Summer Now. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
What up, though, to Leo in the building, man? I see you, my brother. I appreciate you pulling up over on TikTok. Remember, guys, we are live over on YouTube, which is at Catch This Vibe, all one word, Catch This Vibe Radio. We're also live over on CTV Radio MN on Twitch and TikTok or Twitter. Now, again, we are live on TikTok as well. Go Catch This Vibe. You already heard CTV Radio on all those different platforms. If you guys want to finish up the interview on any of these spaces, we do say thank you and appreciate you guys rocking with us. Right up after this one, we will be sitting down with another artist straight out of Boston. We'll be talking about boom bap, man. So we're going from Afro-centric hip-hop soul type of a thing to boom bap, real classic hip-hop rap. So if you guys want to tap in with that one, it'll be right up after this interview. So stick around for that. We'll be sitting down with a dope artist, man. So you don't want to miss it. Now, Caesar, music got to be on the way. You always working. You always in the lab. Yeah. Talk to us about what's up next, man. What can we expect from you in your music? And let's talk.
Yeah, man. I have a focus right now. You know, I got like 7, 8, 10 videos on my YouTube, you know, so I'm developing a batch of songs that I want to connect with people. I have a song right now that we're developing. It's with Slink Proper, number one, and then it's also with my brother in rhyme and my actual brother, Trap Bungee, right? We got this song that we're developing. It's really going to be something that's going to try to like motivate people in those winter months. Like, I can't say too much about it. It's just going to be one of those that can hopefully be a soulful one for people to relate to and make sure that they know it's a way out of this type of like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't want to say too much about that, right?
There you go. I mean, that's enough. That's
exactly.
Enough. That's enough. Get ready for it, ladies and gentlemen. Just go ahead and make sure that you are tapped in. So without you speaking too much on it and giving them that, you know, that goose egg or that the little what is that called? The rope at the end of the ladder. Just by giving that little bit, where can they find you to follow you so we can get more from you?
Got you. Yes, I was just gonna number one, I was gonna put up my link tree. You know, it's right there. CZ Sonics.
There it is.
CZ SNX. That's my link tree. You'll see all the stuff that I'm doing. I'm just, you know, doing more music in my vibes, you know, my Afrofusion, my soul, my hip hop. And then live shows in the new year. You know, springtime's gonna be big for me here in the city and outside. I got connections in Austin, I got connections in Texas, connections in California, LA. So I'm trying to move around, just trying to get some more exposure and just really just be performing. That's my major focus in 2024.
There it is, performance and touring. He said, I'm going to get y'all one way or another. And he said, my preference and my way of doing it is I'm about to go out and shake these hands and kiss these babies. That's what I'm about to go to.
Yo, I think you know Obi, man. I just had a studio session with him. Obi Original, man. Shout out to Obi.
Shout out to Obi.
Yeah, for sure. I was just like, I see you doing your thing, man. And I was just like, you know, you just got to go make your rounds. And he was like, yeah, that's it right there. You got to make your rounds, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm on, dog, for real.
That's blessings, man. And the more that you engage and talk to these people and do these different performances, whether it's open mic and whether it is ticket sanctioned, like those type of things, you're definitely putting a name out there for yourself. You have a very, very particular sound, and listening to your music gives that what I say je ne sais quoi, or I want to say more of different ear, right?
Yeah.
It's a different palette for it, and a lot
Right.
of people digest this type of music a
Yeah.
lot. So
Yeah.
keep working. Don't change it all too much, right? Obviously, move with what grooves with you best, but don't change the core of who you are. And
Right, exactly.
continue to make this music, bro.
Definitely.
You got some good fans over here.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be supportive of you. We rocking
Awesome.
with you here on CTV Radio. We're going to keep
Yeah.
you in heavy rotation, bro,
For sure. Appreciate
and really rock with you. Absolutely,
and
man.
also, man, I'm gonna send you some of my new stuff with snippets wise. You know, we're just trying to put the word out before we put the music out. You know, because how it now just one more little story and shit. It's just like
Go for it.
how I did it. I'm like, okay, I got all my portfolios robust. You know what I'm saying? So people can see what I'm doing, right? But that's that, because now I'm not just gonna stop making new stuff. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
right. So I got you, man. When I got my new stuff, my new snippets, you can play it on Catch This Vibe. You know what I'm saying?
That
So,
part, man. Hey,
yes,
before we get up out of here, man, let them know.
yeah.
I'm gonna pull you up full screen so you get
Yeah.
majority of the love over here.
Okay.
Let them know exactly where they can find you again and where they can
Okay.
find majority of your music.
Got you. Majority of my music is on my link tree. CZYSNX, CZ Sonics. Yeah, that's my imprint, you know, and all my music's in there. You can get my Spotify, my Apple Music. I'm on Instagram, Caesar Weah, CaesarWeah. And so that's all my platforms there, you know, building my TikTok up. And yeah, man, I'm just really ready to show people what I can do, get my name out there and be a part of the fabric that Minneapolis is, you know, because we taking this shit national then global, baby. The spiral
That
orbit.
part.
Let's go. We
I
are.
love it, man. Guys, make sure you go follow him. Hey, Caesar, don't go
Yeah.
too far, man. I'm gonna pull you
Okay.
down,
Gotcha.
and then I'm gonna talk to the people, and I'm gonna talk before we get out of here.
No doubt, man. Appreciate that.
Right.
Love.
Guys, that was Caesar Weah. Man, we appreciate him coming through, dropping off the music, but also not only that, man, talking about himself and definitely letting you guys know who and what and where he came from. You feel me? So go ahead and tap in if you're liking his style, liking the music. You can find it on all platforms, like he just said, it's CAESER, and that's WEAH, Caesar Weah. You can find him on all platforms. He has a couple EPs out right now. Summer 22, Summer 23. He has the one with DJ Flip that is also called CZY. You can find that EP out as well. Guys, his music is fire, fuego, and then it also has a bit of culture to it as well, man. Representing his Liberian roots, you heard? Again, my name is Biggie. We can be coming back with a brand new interview right up after this at the 9 o'clock hour. It is 30 past the hour over on TikTok, 30 past the hour over on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Now, that means it's 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, and that is, 6:30 Pacific, to be specific, you dig? But come back at the top of the hour. We're going to be doing a brand new interview with another artist straight out of the East Coast, talking about that boom bap rap. You got to let you guys know exactly what's going on with that one. So before we get up out of here, man, I want to let you guys hear one more song from our guy. This one here is called Lay Man Say, or Lie Man Say. Is that how you say it? Lie Man Say? It's Summer 23 EP, man. Come rock with us over here on CTV Radio. Come catch this vibe, you heard?
Back from the honeymoon, baggage and luggage, do that's on my back. Let me ask you, what wrong with you? Yeah? Don't be saying there's nothing evil. It's frustrating, that's all I need. We ain't speaking in plainest English, saying things I don't think you mean it. Just to shut me out, I don't believe it.
Let me see now, I don't want you. Let me see, no, this is over. Let me see, I'm feeling with you when I'm out. Let me see, now ain't no love no more. Measure and word, you still ain't been heard, man. Don't go pressuring my nerves with this shit way too early.
Say, ain't we been doing enough? Was a haven with you, my love, but you threw me off with this one. It's a doozy what you was on. Now I don't want you. Let me see. No, this is over. Let me see. I'm feeling with you and I'm out. Let me see. Now ain't no love no more. Ain't no love no more.
Okay, CTV Radio. I see you.
What up, though? This is Norman Sandy. You're tuned in to CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. The Indie Connect, connecting artists to community. So come catch this vibe, you heard?